Good morning, fellow option traders, and welcome to the daily scan for Wednesday, February 13th, 2013. So you guys better get out there and get those roses today, or teddy bears, or whatever it is, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. But even more exciting about tomorrow is the jobless claims announcement. But today, on tap is retail sales, import and export prices, and business inventories, and EIA petroleum status report. Remember, the gold stars are the ones that could have a large impact on the market, and the ones with red stars lesser of an impact, and everything else negligible impact, even if they're out of range. Okay, back to what's happening this morning. We have sort of a flat open, I guess you might say. The NASDAQ, however, is a little bit stronger this morning. Was not so good yesterday because of Apple, but maybe it's good today because of Apple. So let's take a look and see. We're looking at the 200 shares have traded hands so far today, and we have a bid and an ask of 467 and 468 respectively, which is right in line with yesterday's close. Maybe a bit down if you're looking at midpoint, which would be 467.50, so we're just a hair down from yesterday. Let's take a look at our current positions. Well, let's get back here. VIX is down in below 13 again, yet, I guess you might say. And we got gold is down quite a bit. Let's see how our GLD trade is doing. It's actually up $8.50. That's at double calendar on GLD. That's going to expire this Friday. Oil is up slightly, and the dollar is still hanging around 80. I don't really look at anything else that closely that I would remember what it was yesterday. Okay, current positions. Everything is making some pretty good money right now. Google's doing really well, and I think Google isn't going to expire this week. So we are going to take a look at the risk profile on that and see how we're doing. We're halfway there. We're about at 50% of our, maybe slightly more than 50% of our profit. And from a chart perspective, it could look better, but it's looking alright. Let's take a look at this morning's prices. May open up slightly. If you look at the midpoint here, we're looking at 783 roughly. So it may open up a bit this morning. And what else? We're doing okay on the rest of these. Not going to worry too much about them. Alright, let's look at, first since we're looking at overall portfolios, I'd like to just run over and take a peek at the profit tent portfolio. And remember, we closed one end of the iron condors on a lot of these positions. And that's why this risk profile looks the way that it does. So we have to shut off our February positions, so that's what we'll do, and then we can get a better picture of where we are. Here we are. Shut all these off, and we can see it's starting to look a little bit better now. And we get to the Qs, that'll really make a difference. Shut all of the Qs off, and that's where we are right now. Okay, so this is our risk profile for the March Profit 10 portfolio, and that portfolio just in a couple days is up $58. Our delta is less than 1. Can't get much better than that. So, looking at it from this perspective, I think we got everything shut off correctly. The portfolio's doing really rather well. And this is what we like to see. We like to see the price with a delta close to 0, because then we can maximize our theta here and collect as much as we can during the each day, which would allow us to potentially exit early. Okay, let's go back to our A+ list. And we'll close that down. Take a look at Apple. I can think that there's going to be a trade for today on Apple. We got a nice hook down yesterday. And if we move below this line, we are going to enter. So I am actually going to put a trade in. Oops. For Apple, let's go to the Analyze tab. I was looking at this 485 one earlier this morning, so I'll just right click on it and I'll say create duplicate order, and then click on the little cog wheel. I need to know what the low was yesterday. Let's go back and take a look at that. The low actually closed right at the low for all practical purposes, but the low was 467.74, so let's say 467.50 for this. So I'll say 467.5, and we're going to have to change this to market. Okay, so wait until the following condition is satisfied. Mark price of the security is less than 467.50. And we'll have a wait condition until it hits that particular price, and then when it does hit it, it's going to submit this market order for the 485.490 bear call credit spread. And we'll say OK, and it will put the order out there. And if we go to the trade tab, it didn't put it out there yet. Let's go back to the Analyze tab. It's all set up. It's all set up. We need to confirm. Everything looked good. Let's stretch this out so we can get the whole text here. Okay. And Apple mark at or below 467.50, and then it'll submit this order. Alright, and we'll collect $90 on it after our commissions. So we'll go ahead and put that out there. Okay, so that one's all set up and ready to go for today, because I am not going to be here. Heading over to the West Coast, heading over to the Gulf Coast this morning to visit some friends over there. Alright, next on our list is, refer to this. We're in Amazon, Baidu. I think we're still waiting for that one to decide what it's going to want to do. I'm going to kill this alert, if you don't mind. We're kind of like scraping the bottom of the barrel here, and momentum is still heading down, although short-term momentum, the moving average for momentum is still heading down, but we have a bit of a pop here, but still below 0. Still down over here. Nothing there for folks. CF. We had our pop, but we did not get an alert triggered. Or we did get an alert triggered. This is interesting. That's sort of a huge candle. I mean, you don't see many candles like that. You see a few, but not many. So that's kind of that's a big move for CF. That's why I like this stock. I like big moves. Slightly unexpected, but really if you look at this trend here, we got earnings coming up. I don't know. When is earnings? Earnings is on 2/19. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I'm probably going to stay away from earnings since I think that I'm good at it, but in reality I'm not. Chipotle never came down here to give us this, so we're going to delete it. And I'm going to get rid of this because that still hurts even just looking at that. If you follow along, you know what that's all about. That was painful. But we've almost made up for it. Nothing there though, actually. If you we'll go back here, and we're in an uptrend. We're up here, we're up here, we're up here, we're up here. We need these studies to move down for us to get an entry. Salesforce, we got out of that one yesterday. Yes, we closed PNRA and Salesforce. PNRA we sold for 10 cents, and we collected $1 on it, so we made 90 cents on that. And CRM, let's go back here to CRM. CRM, we collected $1.35, and we paid 13 to close that out yesterday. So that one we made, let's see, $1.35, $1.25, $1.22 on that one. All right, let's go down here just to look quickly at PNRA. And we closed that one yesterday, so we can take this off. And we can go to CRM and remove that one as well. And let's just get rid of all the drawings on this one. And now we're clean, waiting for our next move. As a matter of fact, this gives us a chance to get in today. There is a definite play here today on Salesforce. Very nice pattern. Very nice pattern in this uptrend. Lots of waves. Our long-term chart is not giving us any sort of confirmation here. So I'm just going to stay away from that one for today. It's not too late. It's not too late. Google, we're in. MasterCard. Nothing there. Nothing there. Keeping an eye on the angle of this moving average to see if it starts to bend down, and it looks like it's starting to bend down a bit here. But no entries there. Netflix. We're looking for a possible entry here. Still developing. Everything looking good on the confirmation chart. Price line, we're in price line in PNRA we just looked at. Is there another one coming up for PNRA? Well, there could be. There could be one here on PNRA, although I really do wish that this 50 MA would move up a little bit stronger. It's kind of flat over here too. So I'm just going to stay away from them for right now. I'm going to delete all the drawings, and we'll just kind of start from scratch with them. Alright, so is there anything else that I needed to cover today? Just looking at my notes. Let's see. No, I covered what I closed yesterday. PNRA and CRM. So we're looking pretty good. What we have open right now, they're all making money. So we're happy with that. Alright, I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.